just going to read this. Learning to communicate with your intuition, with source, with aspects of yourself, including aspects that may be hidden and hard to find and need to be strengthened, or ones that are so strong and powerful that they overpower the rest, is an integral part of transformation. Sometimes our aspects are hard to find and need to be strengthened, and sometimes we can't avoid those aspects. They just show up so much that they still need balancing and releasing or healing. And I don't have an author for this, but I just wanted to say change begins within. It's a very powerful statement. It's as we tune into and connect with what needs to be changed inside of us that the outer lives of ourselves change as well. So we can go ahead to the next slide. By shining a light on what exists in your energetic body, it helps you release what is no longer serving you and better attract what you do want. Energy clearing can help you get closer to your authentic self, your soul purpose, into a life that you love, of sharing your gifts with the world. And that's what the process of change is. It's a continuing process. It's something that I'm still doing. I don't know. How about you, Malachi? Is it something you still do?
I'm always doing it.
So it doesn't really stop, but the closer, the more that you do, and the closer that you get, the closer you get to what you want in your life, into your authentic self, into sharing yourself with the world. We can go ahead to the next slide. So what I see when I tune into someone's energy during an energy clearing session depends. We talked about a lot, and there's even a lot more than what I brought up. So it depends on what's most important, what's coming up to work on at that time. And many times I will ask people what they want to work on, what the particular issue is that they are needing help with, and I also listen to my guidance and listen to guides that I have as far as knowing what that issue is connected to and what needs to move, what needs to be cleared or released. And I may often get information from guides that the person needs to, is helpful for them to hear as far as their life. I'll usually, at least to myself before a session, and always, you mentioned at the beginning, Malachi, that usually now I am doing my sessions over the telephone or Skype or or in some kind of way like this, because I've found it's really helpful to talk with the person at the time and help them feel how their energy is changing and be able to work with me when we're moving the energy, and have questions about that and see what else comes up. But for quite a lot of the time, and still sometimes do, I did distant sessions where I would just tune into someone's energy and do the session while they were just resting quietly on their own, and I would do the energy session and give them the information afterwards. And always when I did that, I would say an affirmation, and when I do that, Spirit really comes into the session, and what comes into that affirmation really has a lot to do with the focus of the session, what needs to come in for the person, and what they need to bring into their life, and what the session is about, and perhaps what might be good to focus on, or recommendations for that person after the session as well. For contacting me, we may or we may not have time for questions, but I am open to questions after the fact. My contact information at my website is alignyourenergy.com. You can find me on Facebook under my name, or by going to facebook.com/alignyourenergy. And on Twitter, you can find me at twitter.com/alignyourenergy.